This is Jackie Paper of Wasted Ink here, about to get started with another wonderful Puff podcast this evening. Tonight we have Revilution for y'all. They just recently released their new album, Heavy Metal Homicide. Check it out, it rocks. I got the title track here to play for you before the podcast. Check it out, and then stay tuned for the podcast afterwards, guys. Hell yeah. Alright, this is Jackie Paper of Wasted Ink here on the Puff Podcast, and we're about to get started with Revilution. They have just recently released their album, Heavy Metal Homicide, and are playing on February 19th, Sunday, President's Weekend in Costa Mesa at Tiki Bar. They're going to be playing with Gashed, DMT, and a bunch of other bands that night. Ron, Side of Town, Marty Swift and the Slop Rockers. FDS is gonna be headlining that night. It's gonna be a wild, crazy ride. Starts at 3 o'clock and goes all night. So hey, look forward to that, and we're about to get started with this interview. Enjoy! Alright guys, we're back. We're back here with the band. And we were talking about Hit by a Mack Truck. We were doing guitar solos and they were going wild and crazy. Things go wild and crazy with, what were we talking about? Guitar? Solos. Thank you for it.
Big Macs.
Big Macs and the In and Out Club. We're starting a club called the In and Out Club. Is that responsible?
I'd join it. So it's probably not.
All right, so we're starting an irresponsible club called the In and Out Club.
Maybe it's the devil pretending to be Shirley Temple. Ooh, I don't know though. Maybe.
That's a sweethearted idea.
Yeah.
That's like fucking Dark Temple. Okay, I love it. Guys, so we have a wonderful show that's actually coming up on the 19th at the Tiki Lounge in Costa Mesa. And we're going to have double barrel Daryl there on drums.
Give us double barrel Daryl.
He started when he was 7 years old. He gave him a church experience. Hallelujah. Everybody, let's praise Jesus. All righty, Dan. I was healed. I tell you what, I seen the light. I did. When I was 8 years old, I saw the light of the devil. That angel light. No, exactly. He was circular too, just like Revilution. That was Revilution.
We're not talking about dying before you're alive. We're just like talking about stepping in front of Mack truck.
Mack truck. Okay. Beautiful. Okay.
Heavy Metal Homicide.
You were going to write it about stepping in front of a Prius, but that just didn't seem to have the impact.
Yeah. Definitely doesn't have the impact of a Mack truck.
Right, because what would the sound of getting hit by a Prius? Thank you. Can you do that in the mic for us, please? That's the Prius, everybody. So now to contrast that, please, if you would, Dan, give us the fucking Mack truck, the sound. That's what I'm talking about. That's a fucking Mack truck. That's what you'll get hit by if you come to the show at the Tiki Bar. Your time is on. Fuck, it's always right in front of me. That's the Mack truck. Boom. Time is.
Time is irrelevant.
I was about to say that myself.
Yeah, that.
I love the lane. Oh, that was me. Dan, you're the cunning linguist, my friend.
I'm told, yeah.
So what's your favorite sentence you come up with? Do you have one?
My favorite sentence?
Yeah.
Oh, God, put me on the spot.
Oh, God, I see him, but I try not to put people on him. That's why I understand if it's too much. Let me check it out. I got 40-20 vision here. I'm not talking about smoking weed, you know what I mean? Despite the fact that I do, I see 40-20. We're talking, let me tell you what I think, from Yellow Street, the Pulp, to a bright electric screen. You're telling lies to Cove.
You tell him, maybe I should do it.
I can read it a little bit. I can see him, but it's red.
From a yellow sheet of call to a bright electric screen, you're telling lies to advertise your latest sneaky scheme. With a subtle hint of heaven, you try to draw me in, but love is gone, I'm moving on, I'll never buy it again. I like that one. The work machines are good while you consume his soul. Sexy cells with dead eye shells are costing greedy gold. Say that fucker 3 times fast.
You rap it?
Yeah, that's...
I rap it.
All right. To that?
To whatever you want. I'll follow what you got. You know what I mean?
All right. From a yellow sheet of pulp to a bright electric screen. You're telling lies to advertise your latest sneaky scheme. The subtle hint of heaven, you try to draw me in, but love is gone, I'm moving on, I'll never bite again. The world consumes his goods while you consume his soul. Suck yourself to dead, I shells the cost of greedy gold. Take a guilty look at the chaos left behind. We're all but lost in the other cosmic chambers out my mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Fucking rock and roll. To rap it together, rap it together with the heavy metal.
We had somebody challenge us to a battle one time.
Barrel. That's what it is. Double barrel. It's like the devil with the barrel. It's the double barrel. But
Oh, I see what you're doing.
yeah, it's like, and then it's got.
My tongue would be in a knot.
Right, it's like knotted up like a motherfucking twister.
Yeah. I'm a hard enough time.
Dude, that's because you're the bass. I'm like Green Lantern over here trying to play Superman. Okay, I understand. That happens sometimes.
They give you a little nudge,
Right.
make a needle jump.
Okay, back to Jim Morrison again. Jim, I'm glad you're a bassist. What do you think about bassists in this world?
Well, writing A is pretty. I have a bass player.
Okay, please share.
Okay, this bass player, he's walking down. This bass player's walking down the street, and he walks past a bar. It could happen.
Well, where was it? It's like, where's the measures? Fuck, there's supposed to be lines between these papers? There's dots on the paper? Is this acid or something? Fuck! I don't know what we're talking about anymore. What did we walk? Oh, we walked by a bar. Oh my goodness.
Okay, it's got like a long thing of wood and
Right.
these wires that go. There's 4 of them. Actually.
Dude, 4?
4 wires.
How do you count to 3?
Backwards.
Dude, that's double right
1,
there.
2,
Double
4,
barrel
3.
barrel.
2, 4, 3.
It's got these knobs, and they turn this way or that way.
Knobs with
And then it's
knobbies.
got some knobs at the top. I'm not really sure what they do,
Dude,
but I think you're supposed to turn them.
knobs.
And then you just do, and then you just do da na 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 until the rest of the band says stop it.
Okay. Wow. That's intense, man. Like I'm
Well,
having
it's a
like
deep subject. The bass guitar. It's like
That's-
I could go on and on and on about
You're
it.
right, dude. The bass is deep. Wow.
It's like an octave lower.
I'm like staring into space now. I don't know where to go. Oh my god, it's like I'm in a fairy. Oh, snap out of it. Okay, we're not talking about fucking.
Fuck well.
Okay. Scott, what do you think about the is it a squid or is it a guitar?
Guitar.
All right, I'm just trying to get back to the reality of the situation here, guys. Anybody care for a mint?
Oh, no thanks, I gotta drive.
Mint?
I'm good.
He's got to drive. All right, this guy's been around some kind of block. He's got a leather jacket and kind of long hair with some gray hair, and he's got a nose. I'm like, all right, the nose gave it all away. I understand those things happen. The 1960s and 70s happened, dude.
But don't tell my mother. Go ahead and tell her.
Mother, Mary, can you hear me? I'm trying to tell you that I started to learn church in the drums. I'm backwards. That's Revilution hitting me again, guys, in the face like a fucking Mack truck. Bomb! That's what I'm talking about, yeah. So, the 60s and 70s happened. We have a guitar player here, Scott. What do you think about guitar?
Well, I started out as a drummer in the 60s, but everybody would rehearse at my house in my garage, and they'd leave, and I'd pick up the guitars and start playing them, and the guitar players were getting the girls.
Story about a stick of butter and 2 drumsticks.
Dude, I ate a whole stick of butter once. It was great. Tell us the story.
I want to hear about this butter stick.
Right,
Yeah.
so we'll get back to you, Scott. Tell me about the butter.
butter buns after that.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about. All right, drumsticks, but so we're back to Scott now. You got some butter?
No.
All right. Well, we just had some. Everybody.
Scott playing a vintage Gibson S3 guitar. Was it 1962? 69.
Scott playing the vintage Gibson SG 59.
69.
69. Right, 66 and 69. Yes. Of course, double barrel. You got it, devil.
All I know is 68 is the student at the test.
68. I'm always going to
Because it's 69, everybody eats it.
God damn it, Jimmy, please. What are you talking about? What do you think? I don't know. John Bonham might know what he's talking about.
Well, in rock music, when bands use the word rock, it's synonymous for fuck.
Okay. Fuck. You
It's
rock
a polite way of, like if you're saying you rock me all night long, it's a polite way of saying you fucked me all night long.
Right.
So,
Because sex
can I
is
say
good.
that on the radio?
You can say whatever
I'm sorry,
you want
FCC.
here. I don't give a fuck what you say on this
So,
podcast.
well, yeah, saying that hit by a Mack truck, bug, is wanting to have sex with it.
I got a good joke about that.
Okay, please.
Okay.
Please tell me.
What do you get when an elk fucks a chicken?
Huh.
Dead chicken with an asshole about that big around.
Oh, God. Could you still sell it at the grocery store? Do that?
I would eat it.
But what about the elk?
Oh, he's happy.
Right.
You had a fucking good time. you ever face down an angry bull elk? Jazz is the last thing on your mind. That's fucking death metal, dude.
So, guys, we got a show coming up in Costa Mesa with these badass motherfuckers if you want to get hit by a Mack truck on the 19th. They're going to play lane at 11:10. And we also have Skate Destroy that night. We got a hell of a fucking night going that night, guys. If you want to come down, what time's the show start?
Doors open at 3:30.
Doors open at 3:30 and we go all night. So please come down to Costa Mesa to the Tiki Bar.
I will.
All right, we have one taker, everybody. Come join us. We'd love to have you that evening.
Go to our website, Revilution.com. You can buy our new album, you can check out music videos, and you can also find us on
And be
YouTube.
sure you spell it like it is here.
This is the new album, guys. Revilution,
IL.
Heavy Metal Homicide. They're on all the major platforms. They rock. We got guitar solos that twist people into places that make them spin something onto the ground that sound like the guitar solo. We got Pelican guitars.
The idea of the band is we are all two parts, good and evil, and we have to not ignore our evil part or keep it pushed down. We have to bring it up in order to effect change, in order to have a revolution.
Thank you, guys. One more time on y'all's names this evening.
Marie, lead
We have
and backing
lead
vocals.
and backing vocals. All right, there. One more time. We got Jim. We
And
got
on behalf
Jim.
of Pelican Built Guitars,
Yeah.
to all of you
Yeah.
fine folks out
Yo,
there.
check out Pelican Guitars, everybody. They're badass custom-made guitars. All right, we got Scott here as well on lead guitar and vocals. Anybody you want to say for the night, brother?
Well, I just want to say, hug a musician. We never get to dance.
Give me a hug. And Dan, before you go this evening, one more thing for the crowd.
Revilution.com.